So welcome back to another episode, and I'm inserting this before a video that I shot this afternoon. I edited it all together and I was really happy with it. And then I go online and I find out some new information on it that I didn't know. So I want to come in here and explain a few things before I show you the unboxing of the Sega Genesis Tower Mini. It arrived today. I didn't even know what it was. And I came in here and I did an unboxing of it and I was like, oh, this is really cool. I think this is, available at launch for the Sega Genesis Mini, where I didn't know it was just getting sent around for a promotional piece. I didn't realize that. I thought it was going to be a full widespread release. It is not. And one thing I am definitely hoping for in the future is that this item can be available by Sega on their online store. I would think so, I would hope so in the future, because I had no idea that this was not going to be produced and be beside the Sega Genesis Mini at launch. But I wanted to show you the unboxing, so understand my confusion while I'm opening it up and going, what is this? I had absolutely no idea, so I will just show it right here. So welcome back to another episode, and welcome to a very strange accessory that has just shown up. FedEx just knocked on my door. I answered the door. The guy's looking at me and he's like, do you have a YouTube show? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I watched your show. I'm like, cool, man. He's like, well, here's this package for you. And so I unboxed it and I see this has been sent over by Sega. I didn't even know this was a thing. I had no idea. It's the Sega Genesis Tower Mini right here. Okay, so let's start off at the beginning here. The Sega Genesis Mini is coming out very soon, in a few days from the shooting of this video. And here that is. And I did a review on that. I talked a lot about that. And it seems that the Sega Genesis Mini is not alone. Sega has also created this accessory kit for the Mini. As I say, I had no idea this was even a thing. So we're going to have a little look here. First of all, I brought out my Sega Genesis Mini. What a cute little device, as I say. And we're gonna stack this together and see what this is all about. And I have my trusty knife to do some cutting with. So let's just cut into this. This is so weird. This is so weird. Like, I mean, getting older, and just when I think that, we're into modern consoles and all the stuff in the past is forgotten, Sega releases the Sega Genesis Mini, but this accessory pack is ridiculous. Okay, I'm in. I am fully in. Here is the contents right here. I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna read the back just so you know what is in this. It says, build your tower of power with the official accessory kit made especially to stack with the Sega Genesis Mini. A true collectible for fans. This set includes authentic miniature replicas of 4 legacy Sega Genesis accessories. We have the Sega CD, the Genesis 32X, Sonic & Knuckles lock-on cartridge, and a Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis cartridge, the cherry on top, I guess. So we're gonna do this together. This is gonna be a little bit of fun. Okay. So here's the Sega Genesis Mini. Now, we have to state, I hope everybody's figuring this out, these are not real. These are just accessories for an aesthetic look. They're not functioning. You can't put mini Sega CDs in. Could you imagine? Could you imagine you're collecting like mini sewer sharks and mini snatchers to put in this thing? That would be crazy. So, I think that goes on there. So, okay. Well, that's not good. There. And I think are we in? Is it fully, that's how it connects, isn't it? There we go. First bit is in. That's how it looks. That's how it goes. We're in. Next up is the 32X. Here we go. A mini 32X of power for the top of the Genesis. I mean, look at this. This is so ridiculous. And we're going to put it in right here. So that goes on top there. Next up is the Sonic & Knuckles lock-on cartridge from back in the day. This is getting so silly. This is great. This goes on top of that right there. We're locked in. Unbelievable. This is so silly. Now, if you can see on here, this folds back, and then we could put the cartridge in. And we've got the cartridge right here. Sonic the Hedgehog, the cartridge, is locking on into place. We're docking, folks. We're docking. And there we have a complete Sega Genesis Tower Mini. This is what it looks like. I have to bring it close to the camera so you can all see how sillily amazing this is. So imagine you have this in front of your TV, your friends come over and they're like, what is the matter with you? What's going on with you? And you're like, this is the Sega Genesis Mini with all the mini accessories. They're like, okay, well, hey, I got something else. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I got something else right here. I brought out a little mini console to compare it with. The original. So we can see how it, no pun intended, stacks up to this accessory right here. This is fun. This is so much fun. Hey, where's my power base converter? Where's my power base converter like I got on here? Where's that, Sega? No, I'm only kidding. But that, for true collectors and people who want a novelty item, because it is a novelty item, it's the first time I'm seeing this as well. This is pretty funny. This is quite funny. You know, I'm not joking. The more I think about that Sega Genesis, Sega CD, like mini, running small little games, that would be the most amazing thing ever. The most amazing thing ever. Could you imagine? I need to get, you know, Lunar, the Silver Star Story, Popful Mail, Road Avenger, Final Fight CD on here. Little mini versions, that'd be great. But so here you go, guys. Here's your last look at it. Check it out. I want to thank Sega for sending it over. As I say, I didn't know what it was when I opened it up. I'm like, is there something that I didn't know about? Like, has Sega been planning something dastardly the entire time? Where you could stack all these things and get extra power and get more games? Could you imagine with each one of these things you got more games? That would be crazy. So you put this 32X in, you get the 32X games? That would have been pretty fun. That would have been pretty fun. But here you go, a way to enhance your Sega Genesis Mini. And I think this is crazy. I've never seen anything like it, and I want to show you guys today. So anyways, guys, until next time.